Well, ladies and gentle peoples, welcome to Redline Wrestling League, the Monday Night League F1. We're here for round number 3 here at Vietnam, the Hanoi Circuit, one of the new tracks in the calendar, and I am joined by, as always, my fellow co-commentator, VSR RoscoArm. Ross, welcome.
Great to be back again, as always. Can I generally say, I'm generally excited about going to this new track. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's just me being in the commentary box and not being out on the track. But yeah, who knows? There's plenty of walls around here. There might be a few front wings that may be damaged throughout this whole race. Could even be wet weather. So let's see what we get.
Well, if people heard us in the commentary briefing, we are hoping for some rain.
That's because Ryan's actually set the lobby settings to very wet. So, I mean, if it actually rains, it might backfire a little bit.
Well, a good race. Probably, I'm expecting everybody to DNF really because this track is just so tight and narrow.
Yes.
Just waiting on Jared. Oh.
What's going on here?
Oh,
no, here we go. We might be okay now.
Just waiting. And there we go. So, we're in. Get all this stuff up. We need the best tyres, and there we go. So I've acquired a new thing. So it's a dry quali. So,
Ooh.
I mean, it could be interesting to see what happens.
Yeah. Be very interesting.
So, because it's a new track, we don't know what strategy is going to be involved here. So,
nope.
I'm just probably going to be expecting a lot of people coming out on the soft Commentators tyres. Because we've got Edge coming out, we've got a Ferrari of Death Row coming out, and a McLaren of Mitchie coming out. So Mitchie in for his second race of the season after missing Australia. He raced at Bahrain last week. He's in the Lando Norris car, so fantastic stuff. So, zombie mediums. Looks like he might be the only one that he's actually on softs, so fantastic. Matt's coming out. B Dubstep's not racing tonight, not sure where he is. So we got 15 in the lobby. And we're gonna see a lot of overtaking on this long straight towards the hairpin.
It's quite a very long straight, I'm going to say. I even had to check the facts. It was like 1.5k straight, so there's plenty of slipstream, but the DRS obviously when it gets enabled, and like you said, well, hopefully a bit of passing.
Well, the DRS is like for half the straight, because otherwise it'd be too OP.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's going to be interesting. The third sector, it's going to be interesting as well. I know I've said interesting a lot in the first 2 and a bit minutes, but it's going to be interesting to see how all this plays out. Everybody's on the softs, so no one is going to do qualifying on mediums.
No one's being brave at this moment of time.
Well, Edge will be the first one to set a lap time, but he's just doing like a lap really. But Death Row will be the first one to set a competitive lap time as he cuts the chicane a little bit, but doesn't look like it's invalidated. No, it's not. So Death Row got away with that. So with regards with last round, letting you know Broken Reptile got onto the podium. That has been changed. Zombie actually finished third due to a glitch of some sort. So Zombie Hunter actually finished third in Bahrain last week. As Death Bro locks up massively as Edge was in his way. Could be some words had in the Twitter chat afterwards, but doesn't look like it's affected Death Bro too much. He's continuing on. Locks up. Comes towards the last corner, does Death Bro around the corner. Opens up the DRS and sets a 1:33.4, while Edge sets a minute 40.107. So 7 seconds off. Yellow flag, sector 3. It's X Dill. And Dill's got some front wing damage. So there was a McLaren on New Zealand Ryan catching up to him. So bit of controversy there between the Kiwi boys. We got a Haas of that laggy person who set a lap time. Coming around the final corner, opens up DRS. Not really. One goes P2, Mitch is in the P5. Matt goes into P2 with a 35.7.
Was there a Mercedes? Yes, there is. DRC Jared's around.
Jared's around. So was a Red Bull of Savory. He's still got front wing. Yes, he does. He's continuing on. So let's have Zombies up in the P3. Savory's in the P8. Jared. Got times coming in. So we've got Death Bro on pole. Poms goes P2. Matt P3. Zombie P4. Laggy P5 and has had an accident.
Oh, hello.
Oh, Laggy. Well, he caught the back end of that. He might have gone onto the curb a little bit. And he's got front wing damage. So he'll be coming straight into the lane. We've got Calvo in P6. Edge is in P7. Mitchie P8. Brazuka P9, Jared P10, and Savory P11 with a minute 54.7 lap time. New Zealand Ryan coming in that middle sector. That flowing middle sector. They're kind of like a Maggot Beckett's corners, really.
Yeah.
As Ryan comes around the final corner. He'll set a lap time of, and he hits the front wing. He goes P6. What's that? About 5 seconds off on that. Interesting here because I don't think nobody's done any practice on this track as much.
Don't believe so. At this stage, where's Laggy going? I think he's missed the pit lane entry, so that's he's going to reverse his way back. I don't know whether you're allowed to do that, Laggy. I think you might have to do an extra lap.
Yeah, I think
he's been disqualified.
Yeah, Laggy will have to do another lap time.
No, he's been disqualified.
He's been disqualified, so Laggy will be starting last. So, unlucky for Laggy, the lone Haas driver. So, if you want to be Laggy's teammate, do sign up. Edge is in the chat. Go and yeet. So fantastic. It's Edge and Mitchie going on mediums. This could be a play here, one-stop strategy. But as we said, no one really knows the strategy around here. Savory's gone for another lap.
You know, change it up a little bit, just a bit different around here. And I mean, they've got slower lap time, so you would think potentially they would improve a little bit on the medium compounded tyres, but it might take a couple of laps, maybe.
Well, Edge done his lap on non-DRS, so
yeah, that would explain probably a lot, as that's not the best way to go through there.
No, he might have some wing damage as well. It might not look like it on the screen, but he might have that lime green colour. Where's Reptile? He's at turn, what's it, 1, 2, about turn 4. So X still will be the next one to set a lap time. The Red Bull driver currently in P14 but hasn't set a lap time yet. Benny hasn't come out yet. The X still goes purple, but we don't know if that's actually true or not. There's a McLaren. Mitchie, I think he's got wing damage. Let's have a look. Yes, Mitchie does have wing damage. We go back on board with X still 419X. He's locking up everywhere, coming towards the final corner. He's out of ERS. He has P3 with a 35.4. What a lap from the Red Bull driver. We go on board with Broken Reptile. The Reptile fans will be going off their nuts once this video goes live once again. Bit of controversy surrounding this last week too. So
just a little bit.
Let's see how he goes here tonight. Savory, he improved to a 53.7, so...
On 3 lap old softs.
Yeah, here comes Reptile though. P4 with a 35.6. Not bad for the Renault drivers. Matt's had a spin at the long turn 2 corner and he'll be coming in for another set of tyres.
Yes, I would fair say. He's corner cut that part of the corner. As Dill absolutely corner cuts the hairpin. Coming back into the pit lane and just getting out of everybody's road here.
What's this? X still coming in, yes. Ryan's coming in. So I'm just looking to see who's going to be the next one to set a lap time. It looks like it's going to be Zombie. As Zombie's getting a bit of a slipstream from the Williams driver, so this could help him out here. Oh my god, Zombie, what are you doing?
You want to get out of the way now. She does.
Zombie on these medium tyres. Let's see what he can do, the Mercedes driver.
Up 7/10 in sector 2, so looking likely he'll improve on this lap.
For 7/10, that's what, a 35.8, so it might put him into P6 territory, P5 territory. But here comes Zombie around the final corner, opens up DRS. P7, stage P7 just behind Brazuca. Nothing between it, but Brazuca's on an outlap. We've got a pink Mercedes of Poms Blue A7 here. He does not improve. He stays P2. We've got a Ferrari of I'm Death Bro coming around the final corner. 6.5 minutes to go.
It's gone over ERS. It still improves.
He improves to a 32.9. Jesus Christ. Ryan. He went purple middle sector, but we don't know if that's actually true or not. Mitchie stays P11 unless he was on an outlap, which I did not see. I do apologize, but here comes Benny. He's validated. So we go back to Ryan. No, he's coming into the pits. Jared's coming into the lane. Zombie's had a moment at the hairpin.
Just probably gone in a bit deep. I don't think he's on a flyer. I think he's more likely coming in back into the lane. Don't hit the wall, please, Zombie.
What I've noticed is the corner. Oh, Zombie's got wing damage.
Probably, that surprised me.
I've noticed too the corner. Oh my God, Zombie. He's going to miss the pit lane.
No, you're right.
He just got it. Anyway, as I was saying, the corner after the second sector time split, a lot of drivers have locked up.
That hairpin at turn 11, I think it is. Well, that's what my map is telling me anyway, so.
Oh, okay. But yeah, I just noticed a lot of drivers have been locking up there. So there's Mitch coming into the lane. Brazuca's going on for his lap.
Yeah, CJ, I've got no idea where I'm going.
Yeah, I think nobody has it. Brazuca goes into P2 with a 35.3. Looks like Deathbro's the only one that's done somewhat of a practice session, really. He's 32.9. That's what? One.
Flip your thing over to the leader, you'll see 2.4 seconds.
Let's see, leader. Yeah, like 2.5 seconds is the gap between Deathbro and Brazuca. Ryan's down at P8. Oh, this is gonna be. It's going to be an interesting last 3 and a bit minutes.
Yeah, that's for sure.
And Reptile fans are in the chat. Reptile superstar. So he's currently in P5.
Yep.
In that Renault car. And actually, you know what? Let's give the Reptile fans what they want to see. We're going to go on board with Reptile and let's see him do a lap of Hanoi. Here comes Reptile around the final corner, opens up DRS, goes P2 as Blake come up with a DQ as Gucci also DNF where Reptile is currently. So what did he actually do? He did a 35-0. There's a Ferrari parked up. It's
That looks like
Calbo.
Calbo. He might be getting himself disqualified here.
Yeah, I don't know what Calbo's thinking, to be honest.
Because I think he's just been disqualified now, so.
Oh, Calbo, that could be. Okay.
We'll wait and see.
Yeah, better. X-Steel doing another lap coming around the final corner. There's 40 seconds left. Roscoe, who's your man for pole position?
I'm sticking with Death Bro, but I may be shocked. I'm going to stick with Death Bro, but I think maybe surprise me. Ryan might surprise us, but you never know. Dill runs very wide, so that pretty much I think is the lap ruined. Quickly, Frizy, your prediction for pole.
Yeah, I'm gonna stick with Death Bro as well as X-Dill. Looking like he's just waiting for the McLaren driver Ryan to go through. Ryan's on the mediums,
Yes.
so if he can do a faster lap time on those mediums, This could work out as qualifying is now over. So I think Defro's missed out.
No, I think he can get away with it in this game.
Okay. Well,
Bombs is coming around.
Tom's still in 70. He stays P5, but he's on 2 lap old stops. Does not improve. Jared's retired. He's currently in P11, and he's just crashed out, really. Ryan will be the next one to set a lap time. He's at the hairpin. The next one will be Williams of his lap match 039. So times will be coming thick and fast. Purple middle sector for Ryan, but we don't know if that's actually true or not. It could be, knowing Ryan, but here comes Ryan through the Beckett corners. Really, Reptiles finished. He's in P2 currently. Savory's in the lane with a minute 53.7. He won't be doing moving up the order anytime soon. But here comes Ryan, P3 with a 35.1. Man, P2,
second.
A 34.9. We got an AlphaTauri of Brazuca Edge. He's bottled it. Then there's a Renault of Benny right behind him. So Brazuca around the final corner. Opens up the RSA with Benny. Brazuca goes P2. Benny P3.
Wowee.
Defro's still going. And he'll be the last one to cross the line. And
He improves again.
To a 32.8. So Defro gets pole position for round number 3 here at Hanoi, followed by Brazuca and Benny F1 is your top 3. Wow. Coming in clutch was Defro. There it is. Ross runs down the race order for tonight's race.
So Death Bro on pole, 32.8. Brazuca P2, the 34.5. Then Benny F1 in P3. Is that Matt in 4th? Broken Reptile 5th. New Zealand Ryan, the only guy on the medium Commentator tyres. Have to watch out for that one in the race. X Dill P7. Bombs would win 87 in 8th. Zombie 9th. And Edge rounds out your 10. And outside it, Mitchie 950 in P11 with DRC Jared in 12th. Xavier Bits Pie 13th. And then the 2 guys that got disqualified, That Laggy Person and Calbo Oz, round out your 15 cars for this Vietnam Grand Prix.
With Savory Mince Pie a whopping 20.9 seconds behind race leader. The Drunk Driver Award goes to Savory, and he will be ecstatic.
Well done.
With that award. All right. So, and it's a dry race. So, no weather will be here tonight, ladies and gentlemen, unfortunately.
Disappointed. Disappointed.
But, I mean, it might come in during the race. We just don't know.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Yeah. So, as we wait for the drivers to get ready for setups and strategy, Ross, who is your race winner and surprise podium here tonight?
This is a real tricky one because not many people have had experience around here, so I'm going to stick with the pole sitter, Death Bro, to get the victory around here. I mean, it was very, very tight margins last week with he and New Zealand Ryan, so you feel like the victory potentially could be his this week. Surprise podium. Why do we go with the drunk driver of the night so far? Saviour Ben's Pie for a surprise podium. Why not? What about you, Frizy?
Well, so if you crash out, you know why.
I may have just put the commentator's curse on him already.
So Roscoe's going for Death Bro winner and Savoury Mint Pie as the surprise podium. For me, I'm going to say... I don't know, because Ryan's on mediums, Jared's on mediums. It looks like it's going to be a two-stop by the looks of that graphic.
Yeah, it's potential. Don't rule out a one stop, but yeah, two stop could be on. We don't know. We literally do not know. Well, there we go.
Yeah, I don't know. Knowing that, I think I'm going to say Death Row for winner. Surprise podium. Who is a surprise podium? Who's on the grid? You know what? I think the man at P5, I reckon Reptile is a surprise podium tonight. He missed out last week, but I think tonight will be his night, and there's a two-stop strategy again, so I'm expecting some glitches for race start.
So Mitchy and Calvo. Oh, Mitchy just collided into Calvo and they've both got themselves disqualified. So it's going to be quite a few guys are going to have to start on very cold tyres at the start of this race.
Oh my god, that's ridiculous. AWS needs to stop bringing it up. I've seen it 3 times. Just go away.
Well, you never know. They're sometimes wrong. So some of their graphics can be wrong sometimes. So we could be proven wrong. We'll wait and see. There's again for me.
Sorry, just doing something quickly. We'll go back onto. We'll stay on Death Row actually for race starters that come around the final corner finally. Actually, leave this up for now until final red lights will be coming up. Alright, strap yourselves in, ladies and gentlemen. This is going to be an exciting race. Probably a late safety car will probably decide this race once again.
We're all set.
Here we go, ladies and gentlemen, for 5 red lights here for the Vietnam Grand Prix. And it's lights out, and away we go. I didn't have a light down sequence. Death Row gets off to a good start. He stays ahead. Benny goes up into P2 down the inside of Brazuca. There's been a contact there. And a McLaren of the other Ryan up to the P4 already looking around the outside of Brazuca. P3 Reptiles down in P6. Matt's in the P5. And Reptile going side by side here. Reptile hangs on just barely. Benny moves up to P2. They go too wide. It's Brazuca and New Zealand Ryan. Brazuca stays ahead, but both lock up. Brazuca get all twisty. Broken Reptiles back up to P6. Matt's in the P5, right behind New Zealand Ryan. Benny is in P2 currently, tracking that slipstream.
Oh, it's a crash. There's a crash. Edge is around.
It's Edge. I think it's Edge. Yes, it is Edge. But here comes Benny's down in the P4. Brazuca's up to P2. Ryan's in the P3. Oh my God, this is going to be out in absolute tears. No, they get away completely. But Ryan
look at the drive.
The traction from Ryan. Brazuca's losing 2 places now. Benny's up to P3. Ryan on those mediums in P2. Jared's already up in the P7. What a start from the Mercedes driver.
Good start. Look at Death Bro. He's pulled away 3 seconds while all those guys were fighting.
As I did not get the timing glitch, so thank God it's Savory is making a move onto Mitchie.
Mitchie's got front wing damage.
As Death Row completes lap 1, setting the pace. Oh, wait, no, here we go.
Ah, there it is. There's the glitch.
There it is. We're on lap 2, not lap 3, ladies and gentlemen.
For goodness sake.
Oh my God, so Laggy and Mitchie are both into the lane. I'm expecting Edge. Yes, Edge is into the lane as well. So Death Row still holds out in P1 currently. Looks up into the chicane, so there we go. So I think it's all settled
Fixed
down.
itself, yep.
Once again. So
We are now lap 2.
Yeah, Benny in the P3, Brazuca is in the P4, Matt is in the P5.
Oh, Reptile's had a shocker.
I think he might have some wing damage by the looks of it. Doesn't know. No, yeah, he's still got wing. Might be like that lime green stuff. And Mitch and Edge are going to the hard, so might potentially go to the edge. Reptile down the inside.
That was never going to work.
refreshing has already happened here, ladies and gentlemen, already. And Ryan he's got a gap out to Benny. Brazuca's in the P4. He's not that far behind Benny, under a second, so if he can stay within this gap, he'll get DRS.
Yeah.
As Defro already crossing the start-finishing line. Ryan coming in the final corner, and it's about, what's that, 5.1 seconds is the gap.
Jesus.
As the timings are coming back into fruition. As Matt is still in the P5 ahead of DRC Jared, but I expect the softs might be going out sometime soon with Zombie Hunter in P7, Dill in P8, Reptile in P9, and Common except he's in P10, Savory right behind him in P11. Cowboy is in P12, Laggy in 13th, Mitchie in 14th, and Edge is in 15th with Bombs overtaking Reptile. Here comes Savory. It does not make the move into the chicane, probably going to wait for the back straight with DRS. Reptile.
Oh, VSC.
VSC's Edge sped into the pit lane, so I think he had front wing damage. Edge is retired from the session. I did see some wing come off a car, but I thought it was a leak, to be honest, as Edge has left the session. So unlucky for the AlphaTauri driver. Over 7 seconds is the gap between Death and Ryan. So this will give a chance for the soft runners to cool their tyres down.
Let's have a little breather as we're back racing.
As that VSC's actually helped that Reptile because no DRS on that main straight. Same with Benny. He's put out a gap to Brazuca. It's over a second now. But Matt has a train of Jared, Zombie, Nick and Dill right behind him. And Tom isn't that far behind as well.
No, not too far. He keeps holding up a few guys behind, but definitely Poms. Well, sorry, if he's holding up these guys behind, then Poms will definitely join his train very shortly.
Yes, with Reptile 2 seconds behind Poms in P10, but Savory is counting him as well in P11. So we're on board with Zombie at the moment. As Jared's looking for
real close.
He's got DRS, he's in overtake mode, he's off it now, but I would expect him to wait for the long back straight. As Matt
Keeping on the battle for P3 as well. Well, there's plenty of battles going on up and down the field.
Yeah, well, it looks like Brazuca got some good traction. He gained about 2/10 there. Overtake now sparingly. He's got DRS now. He's in the slipstream.
He's got him, I think.
And side by side with Matt, he's in the P5 as well. And Jared gets the move done. And Zombie's still in P5.
Oh no, Matt!
Matt has spun it. He got into the pound too quickly and he's falling down by the wayside. As he reverses out and is in P12. Still no big boy safety car. He'll be coming into the lane once again and putting on a fresh set of tyres. Probably hard to go to the end.
Yeah,
As
I
Benny,
think so.
Benny down the inside of Brazuca, back up in the P3. Still 3 second time penalty. The first one to get a penalty, I do believe. Zombies under a second. Once again, DRS on the pit
Look at
straight.
Jared.
Jared makes the move on DRC. Jared made the move on to Brazuca for P4. Sorry, I can't talk at the moment. Matt is into the lane. And 6 seconds is the gap, but that's coming down quietly as the source is starting to fade a little bit.
Oh, I tell you what, that was close between Zombie and Brazuca, but Zombie's got by. But a deal.
Brazuca's got wing damage.
Yeah, probably would not surprise me at all.
Yeah, Brazuca's missing a right end plate, as you can see on screen, ladies and gentlemen. It's not great for the AlphaTauri boys, and I would expect Poms to make mince meat of Brazuca.
Here comes Jared on Benny.
Going to do the inside, no. Benny standing down the inside. No. Good driving from both as Jared locks up a little bit at the hairpin. They both get good traction, but Jared stays ahead in P3. So Jared starting out on the 10. He's already up in the P3 on fresh mediums, with Ryan also on mediums as well. Zombie 1.1 behind Benny, so he might be struggling on those soft tyres as well, as Defro stays out for another lap as we on lap 6 of 28. Ross, your thoughts?
Yeah, not too bad. Oh, thanks just for a second. I thought Pops was going to have a look up the inside at the penultimate corner with Brazuca, but wasn't quite close enough. But yeah, surprisingly, it's been pretty clean so far. There's been the odd few mistakes. I was expecting maybe a little bit of carnage. Pops, do not go deep into that corner, please. And it's probably going to cost him a bit of time out of the first couple of corners. But yeah, they're not too bad so far. As Mitchie, I think, is having a terrible time around Vietnam as the virtual safety car comes out right on cue.
Yeah, and well, the only two near the pit lane is Matt and Mitchie, but I don't think they'll be coming in anytime soon. 8 seconds is now the gap between Death and Ryan, so I think the glitch that Ryan experienced when hosting has come back again, where people are choosing the VSC. As Penske's in the chat, Matt's angry at Jared. Well, that could be some controversy after the race ends, as we wait for some green flag racing. Oh, Reptile drive through penalty speeding under VSC. Oh, so Reptile will be outside the points. Actually, he'll be in P11, so he won't come out ahead of Laggy's Mitchie. I think Mitchie nearly lapped. No, he's coming out now. Well, Death Rose just completed lap 6 to start lap
Don't
7.
touch the curb. Don't touch the curb, please, Mitchie, there. But, I don't know, as Brazuca is actually the first of the soft tyre runners in to the pit lane.
Yeah, I think that's because of wing, really.
Oh,
Probably,
yeah, true.
Yeah, I think it's wing. And Reptile's going to come in and do his drive-through penalty.
May as well get over and done with in case of a late safety car. Yep, Brazuca with the front wing change and mediums.
So what's that? What was saying? 22 laps
20
on
20 to 22 laps, probably.
I
Somewhere
don't
around there.
I don't think you can get that to the end, as Reptile comes out in P10. So Reptile done his drive-through and comes out in P10. So fair play for the Renault driver.
Still yet to do his stop, of course, and Laggy's not on 10-lap old mediums, I don't think. I think that's still a glitch, as always.
Zombie just hit the wall there. He's got some wing damage.
Yes,
So
he does, the left side.
Yeah, I just caught that, so I don't know what happened there. I think Zombie just got some oversteer, understeer, and just hit the wall, really.
Oh,
And
that's big understeer.
He's going to let Neil through, surely.
Oh, well, there goes the wing now.
There goes the wing. Oh, dear. I think words what we said. I think something's happened between Zombie and Benny to make him lose his front wing. As here comes Zombie into the lane.
Potentially, but get back to the earlier incident with Jared and Matt. I didn't see there was anything wrong. I thought it was just pretty much similar to what Matt did last week. He just got in the power too early, lost the back end and hit the wall. Did the exact similar thing last week, but again, there may be something that led to that. We don't 100% know, as Reptile's now back into the pit lane again.
I think Reptile's had enough of those soft compounder tyres, and Benny's still in P4. It's going to be interesting to see when and where Death pits. He's got a 7-second lead.
Yellows.
It's a Mercedes.
Oh, it's Benny. Is it Benny? Oh, no, is it?
Well, Benny's up to P3. there was a Mercedes. I think Jared might have had a half spin. It went the green flag pretty quickly. But
Yes, that was weird.
He doesn't look like he's got any wing damage. So Bennett's back up in the P3. Dill's still in the P5. He's right behind Jared. He's 1.5 seconds behind, but Jared.
Race leader's in.
Okay, so Death Bro's in. What does Benny do? Does he come in or does he stay out and try and overcut on Death Bro?
Well, there's a big gap. He's just literally making his way through the final couple of corners now as Ryan will take the lead, and yet Benny does come in.
Bombs 3 second time penalty. It's Death Bro's onto the hards. Benny is coming, Neil's coming in, Pons is coming in. So where does Death Bro feed out? Jared's overtaking him right now.
Remember where the pit lane exits out here. It's a little bit different as he'll come straight out at the racing line, right on cue.
Yep, there's Death Bro. So he's at the P2. Probably not doing another stop here tonight. Benny onto medium, Dill onto hards, Pons onto hards. Laggy's coming into the lane. Zombies on mediums too, by the way. So missed that. So I do apologise. And Reptiles on mediums as well. So it looks like Death Bro doing the one stop, soft the hards. Gaps under 10 seconds. So this could be interesting to see what.
Oh, Brazuca. Don't actually know what's happened there. I just caught the back end and that was weird.
I think he's had a spin, a half spin.
Half spin
again. Yeah, as I was saying, it's going to be interesting to see what Ryan and Jared do with their tyre choices. Do they stretch it for the softs or do they go straight onto the hard compactor tyres?
Yeah, it'd be interesting to see. Probably would have noticed how long Death went for, which was about, 7-8 laps on a set of softs, so
what we thinking for a fresh set of softs? Do we think 10 laps maximum?
potentially, it's potential.
Because you got to think, Death Bro did 3 laps in qualifying, so he did his warm-up lap, his fast lap, and his cool-down lap. He's done 8 laps on the soft competitor tyres, so that's what, 11 laps. So do we think Ryan probably go into the stretch the mediums and potentially go into a set of softs, or will he play it safe and go to the hards and just solidify our podium?
Well, I mean, that's the $1 million question here right at the moment. I think we don't really know here. So it was 8 laps plus the quali lap, which will be roughly 9 laps. So it's tough to say, really.
Well, the 2-stop strategy for the mediums is now open. So it might actually be a 2-stop, to be fair. I think Def might struggle with some tyre wear towards the end. He'll definitely try the 1-stop, but I do think it's definitely a 2-stop because the 2-stop graphic has just come up on my end.
Okay.
So a Zombie is catching Pom's Winner 74 P8, currently P9, doing a recovery drive of sorts after losing some wing as Poms goes deep, but Zombie Poms hang on to P8 at the moment. As this is the closest battle track with the exception of Laggy and Matt. So we'll stay on board for this battle for now. Oh, well, great camera shot that was. Sayri at 0 lap old soft.
Oh no!
Boom, just spun it. The pressure's got to him. Oh my god. Still no safety car. Once again, we've had 2 VSCs.
Death as well, picking up a time penalty.
And that's going to be interesting come the end of the race. I don't think Ryan even has a warning, I don't think. We'll check later on in the race as Brazuca like sector 2.
Mitchie, I think.
It's Mitchie.
He's now a lap down.
Yeah. He's been lapped by his own team, and it's not a great day for the McLaren driver. 7 seconds is the gap between Ryan and Defro. So he's clawed 3 seconds since his pit stop. So plus, then you got to think he's got to add on 3 seconds. So
yes, as Mitchie just getting out of everybody's road and damaged the front wing, so into the lane he comes again.
Yeah, Mitchie will be coming in, and we're not surprised if we see a Mitchie has a tyre concession message pop up.
Oh no, actually, I have a feeling, because you were commentating the Saturday race, did Penske not break a pit stop record with the best amount of pit stops during the race? I reckon Mitchie might be trying that, as Calbo's in the lane now as well.
Yep, so Calbo in P5 doing a stellar job in that Ferrari. Probably looking for the hards to go to the end, and Penske did 18 pit stops on Saturday, so...
That's a record.
It's a record for anything, really.
Yes, absolutely.
As we go, Calbo's on the set of soft competitor tyres, yellow flag, sector 1. It's just Mitchie probably letting people come out of the way. Calbo's going to come out in the points here. There's Matt. Here's Calbo.
Into turn 1. So there comes Calbo. Yep, just.
There we go. So Calbo's up in the points here. This will help out Ferrari and the constructors. If Calbo
cold tyres.
Get a few more points.
Probably won't be for long at this stage.
And Matt clearly with DRS, it makes the move onto Calbo Oz. Bazooka still behind Pom's 487 here. Bazooka has struggling to get past the Racing Point driver after Pom's spin.
Not quite close enough here. He's under a second, but must have made a few little errors somewhere along the line.
And Savory finally comes in to make his pit stop, so he started on the soft compounder tyres and he's taken them 13 laps. Actually 12 laps.
Yeah, I mean, that's not too bad.
And he's gone to a set of medium, so we're on lap 13. So
should be okay.
16 laps. And Savory looks like he'll be coming out in P7. There's Bazooka and Pom. And Savory
should be safe in 7th.
Yeah, so Savory, after starting what 13 is down, he's up in the P7. So what a strategy from the man in the Red Bull car. And still's in P5, so this could be handy points for Red Bull in the constructors.
Yeah, very true.
But Zombies on Dill's tail at the moment. Bazooka opens up the arrows here, like sector 2. Is that Jared? It's Jared.
Yes, it is Jared. He's got front wing damage.
Okay then. But I expect Jared to come into a set of hards though to go to the end.
Well, he'll have to now, depending on what strategy he was doing.
As Ryan stays out for another lap. Defro, 5 seconds is the gap. So when did Defro pit? What? 5 laps? What lap was it? Lap 10, 11?
Hang on a second. Let me check here. It was lap 8 when Death pitted. So that's 5 laps ago.
So 5 laps. He's pretty much taken a second a lap out of New Zealand Ryan since Defro's pit stop.
Yeah.
Oh,
this is just what you would need, isn't it?
Mercedes are double stacking. Zombie.
We don't have the real quick pit stops like they do in real life, so this may hold up Zombie a little bit. This is not planned at all for Mercedes. And he's getting a front wing change as well.
Yeah, I think Zombie had front wing damage.
Jared's back end, the 6th place just behind Savvy Mince Pie.
Zombie in 12th.
He out of the points now, Zombie.
13th is Zombie. Oh, the... Rizika still struggling behind Pom at the moment. I think Savory might let Jared through.
Oh, that might be a bit close. And he's into the wall.
Oh, no. Oh, my God. Thank God for ghosting. That would have been a
that's just
massive
ruined
crash.
Savory's race there. He's got front wing damage. He's hit the wall, so...
Race leader's in. Oh, no. Savory.
So Ryan's on hards. If I'm honest, I think Jared just could have waited just a little bit longer. He had the DRS, I think, on the back, long back straight. Just waited just a little bit longer. He would have easily got my Savoury Mince Pie.
And Mitch is coming into lane to break Penske's record once again. And Ryan comes out in clear air. 15 seconds is the gap between himself and Death Bro. Savory.
Well, his front wing's absolutely gone now, I think. Be cautious around here. Yeah, just let everybody go through here.
Pomps has had another spin coming towards the final corner.
Penultimate corner.
No.
No? Surprisingly.
Fair play for Pomps once again, keeping his front wing intact.
Doesn't like that penultimate corner, obviously.
Brazuca's finally ahead.
Oh, Mitchie.
Safety car.
Ah, oh no.
Oh, dude, this is going to ruin. This has ruined Death Bro's race right now. He's coming in. I think Death Bro. Let's stay on board, Bro. Yep, mediums. Death Bro. Ryan's coming in as well, so he's done his one lap on the hards, so he's going back on mediums. What does Benny do?
You nearly have to say a majority of these guys pit.
Well, Benny's in. I think everybody will be coming in.
Pretty much. Ryan onto mediums.
Well, Dill's in. Jared's in. Does Brazuca come in?
Everybody has to come in here, I think.
Yeah. Who's going to be the one to gamble softs? Who do you think?
That'll be the interesting one. I haven't seen anybody yet.
Let's see what Brazuca does, because he's coming in on mediums. He's the lone AlphaTauri driver.
Get a front wing change.
And he's got on mediums as well. Pom's in, Matt's in, Laggy's in. So this is going to hurt about Laggy. Calvo's in, Reptile's in, Zombie is in. What does Savory do? Does he come in?
Yeah.
Zombie's on softs.
It had to be one of them that had to take a gamble.
I think Savory's staying out because he's just pitted.
He literally just pitted.
Wing. Reptile's on medium, on hard, so... Okay.
I don't know about that one.
What has Reptile done? Soft, medium, hards. He might not have a fresh set of mediums left.
Yeah, maybe.
So the top 10 all on mediums. Then we've got Reptile on hards, Zombie on softs, Savory on mediums, and Mitchie on hard, but he's 4 laps down.
Yes, and he's done 5 pit stops, so I don't think the 18 pit stops is possible around here as Laggy and Pom's battling all the way to the catch up to the safety car.
Well, they're going to catch up to a Brazuca. He's 17 seconds behind Jared. but I think the safety car will be staying out for another 2 laps potentially.
At least.
The Savory's on at the hairpin and safety car's at turn 1, so
Yep. It'd probably give him a couple of laps probably to get him all caught up.
So that's 17 of 28, 12 racing laps to go. We're going to have a couple on the safety car as well. Who's your money on?
I don't know. I honestly do not know at this point.
Well, the top 5 have all caught up. So
Yep.
we're waiting on Brazuca to catch up. 18.5 seconds, but he'll surely catch up to him in a matter of no time.
Yeah, probably the long back straight, I reckon, possibly when they catch up.
There might be some words after the race, potentially.
Oh, yes. I'm probably thankful I'm not in the Twitter chat, so enjoy that one, guys.
Oh, yeah. It's going to be exciting to see.
Yes, maybe a few stewards' inquiries as well. Mitchie racking up the penalties.
Well, he's at the back of the queue anyway, so I don't think they'll be waiting for Mitchie to catch up anyway.
And he's 1 lap down as well.
Yeah. So what we got? The top 6 pretty much caught up. We got top 7 really with Matt only a couple of seconds behind Brazuca. We got Bombs and Lakey and Calvo still in P in the champ.
Yeah, he's doing well, Calvo.
Still in P11. There's a Zombie and Savory. Now, if you were Zombie, would you come in for another set of softs? Make sure they're the first set available, and then just gun it towards the end, or do you just stay out and risk the tyre wear at the end?
Probably wouldn't hurt maybe to come in, but no, he's going to stick it out. So I think we'll have one more lap on the safety car, and I've just seen that Penske's added me to the group. So, oh great, I better mute the chat very quickly.
Well, Penske is also watching this, so he's just heard everything.
God damn it, Penske.
Laggy and Bombs going side by side here, ladies and gentlemen. Under car 11 laps to go. And don't be surprised to see safety car in this lap. Edge alone there, after retiring early on in the race. If he actually spit chips, because this would have actually helped him out a little bit.
Yes, for sure. There's still plenty of spaces left in the Monday League. I think, there's 4 spots left in the Monday League. I'm not entirely sure what's left in the Saturday League as well. Maybe Frizy might be add to that one.
So with the Monday League, we got 4 spaces with a Haas, a Racing Point, and 2 Alfa Romeo cars. And the Saturday, I think there's about 13 on the grid with 2 reserves. I know there's an AlphaTauri because I'm the lone AlphaTauri car.
Yes.
Haas, Williams. What else was there? Alfa Romeo once again. But here we go, safety car in this lap. So as I was saying, if you want to sign up, I'll leave a link in the description when the video does go live. Click on the link and sign up to one of our Saturday or Monday leagues. It could be racing the likes of Death Bro, Jared, Benny, Hill, and all the rest as we wait for Death Bro to make us go away. Just waiting for Death Bro to release the clutch pedal and fly away. But he'll have some competition. He'll have some competition with New Zealand Run and Benny, and he would penalty stick. He got flagged racing potentially. It's still yellow flag. It's still not green flag. Going.
Oh, there we go.
There we go. Green flag racing once again. And Death Row 2.5 seconds in front of New Zealand run. Benny already a second behind. He's losing traction. Jared and X-Dill going side by side, but Jared breaks and hangs on to P4. Ryan nearly a second already. Zombie 3 second time penalty. Death Row does have that 3 second time penalty as well.
Yes.
You're back sector 2.
Oh, it's Palms.
It's Palms still in A7. He's down in P13. Reptile still in P11, but 3 seconds behind Zombie. But Savory comes back at greater Knights in P11. Off we go to New Zealand right, and he stays behind Death Row. Death Row needs the gap to New Zealand right by 3 seconds to stay ahead. Zombie in the P10 already. Dill right behind Jared, but he's actually falling out of DRS range. Brazuka in the P6. What a recovery drive from the AlphaTauri driver. Matt is in the P7. Another recovery drive for the Williams driver. And Laggy as well. After spinning early on and pretty much last on his own.
Oh, Brazuka!
Brazuka's had the spin. As Death Row sets the fastest lap of the race. It's nearly a second. It's actually over a second now between Death Row and New Zealand Ryan. It's coming back down. Richie and Poms coming into the lane. Probably see Poms in for a set of soft competitor tyres for fastest lap, potentially.
Yeah, and a front wing change as well.
Or so going to keep his front wing in check. Zombie is up in the P9 on this fresh set of softs. He's hounding Cowboy odds, and looks like to be an easy move for Zombie. Yes, it is down the inside of the hairpin on chicane. And there we go, Zombie making moves. Here comes Laggy. Up to the P7. Ryan still right behind Death Row. Looks like Ryan might just have that little bit more pace.
Jared on Benny.
And Jared covers him off, and Dill locks up a little bit. Just over a second. He's now 1.2, 1.3 the gap between Benny and X-Dill. Matt's right behind him as well. He's dragging Laggy along as well. Zombie in P8 not far behind on soft competitor tyres. We go back on board with New Zealand Ryan for the fight for the lead. We're on lap 20. Benny, if one gets a 3 second time penalty. Laggy
and Matt.
Side by side.
It's the first battle we've seen through that weird S section, whatever you want to call it.
And Zombie's caught these two up like no tomorrow. And he's been battling. Oh,
Matt's got to run.
And Matt's up in the P6. Down the inside for turn 1 and holds. Oh my god! I just saw a flying Mercedes.
Jesus,
Oh,
I missed that one.
Oh, Zombie and Megan collided. Matt gets a 3 second time penalty for corner cut. Ryan still right behind Death Row. Purple first sector. Coming along the backstretch. I think DRS might be opening.
Yes, it is.
Lap.
I think he'll have it as well.
Yes, it is.
Not quite close enough, I don't think.
No, I think he might be waiting for like a last minute overtake. Lap 21, 28, 8 racing laps to go. Now 2 VSCs and a full-blown safety car. Zombies right behind. Same as Maggie. Reptile still at P11. And he needs to pick up the pace or hope for maintenance highway between the medium and the soft, the lone soft runner in the points at the moment.
Maggie getting close again. Did benefit, I think, well, Cowboy definitely benefited Cowboys. He's up in the 7th place and Savy back into 8th.
He's got a train of himself, Zombie and Laggy. Help me and Cowboy on a lot here. So this will be good points for Ferrari and for the constructors.
Yep.
Carlo's 2-3 seconds either side of Matt and Savory. So he wants more. There's more for him to go get. As Ryan's right behind Death Bro, Zombie and Laggy are still stuck behind Savory. I think it looks like Zombie might be making a move. Yes, he is, and I think Savory's just let it go through. So maybe if Savory can stay with the Zombie's DRS, he can get pulled along to Calvo. Tom Clemens gets the fast lap with a 36.428. The lone racing point driver here tonight. Back into probably doing his 10th stop of the night as Laggy and Savory have made a swap positions, and Laggy's right behind Zombie.
Just around the outside as well, into the hairpin. That was a good move there for Laggy. Now be all over the back of Zombie.
Savory need. Otherwise, Reptile will be coming back towards him late in the race. And Ryan's still under a second behind Death Bro, just using Death Bro's DRS to pull away from Jared and Benny.
That's Mitchie.
Yeah, it's Mitchie once again.
Savory's in.
Or Reptile will get P10. Jared gets a 3-second time penalty, but I think he'll stay in P3 with Benny already having a 3-second time penalty himself. And there we go, Broken Reptile is in the point T, lads. The Reptile fans are going off. Shit, Savory. He's back on the set of mediums.
Those old 24 lap mediums, which is definitely a glitch.
Actually, let's have a look. Ryan,
no, not quite.
Ryan's got 2 warning on the brink of a penalty, while Death Bro has 1 penalty, 1 warning. So if Ryan gets a penalty, it's gonna be fair game.
Gonna be even. Ryan's just got to basically not get another warning these last few laps, and he's got the win. Yellow sector 3. Oh, Benny!
I saw that on the track map. Benny had a spin. Does he have his front wing?
I think he does.
Yes, he does. It might have just been like a half spin, really.
Yeah.
So Dill's up in the P4, big point for Red Bull at the moment with Savory currently in P number 12. Because right behind Broken Reptile as well for P10, so the battle towards the lower end of the points is happening here, ladies and gentlemen, but the battle at the front is heating up once again. If Death Bro can get Ryan up to 1 second.
Does he have DRS? Like, yeah, he does.
Yeah,
Only just.
Ryan just has DRS. As I was saying, like sector 2, it's Mitchie
again. Definitely want to get rid of that front wing.
Still no safety car, so thank God for that. As Calvo and Zombie swapping positions on the back straight even before the DRS zone. So it looks like Zombie had better traction than Calvo. So Zombie's up in the P7, Calvo in the P8. Ryan's still in P2, and Brazuca's made the move on Broken Reptile for P10, and the Reptile fans will be actually spitting chips if Reptile doesn't get into the points here tonight. Ryan's still under a second. Death Bro needs to gap Ryan by 3 seconds. If he can keep him out of his DRS, that will be handy for Death Bro.
That'll be a big help. Oh, there we go.
There we go, right, extra 3-second time penalty, so it won't matter anymore. It's 1.2 seconds the gap now, so Ryan doesn't have DRS on this first straight. Let's see what happens on the next straight. Benny's right behind X still at the moment. It looks like Ryan just... They both have the same amount of DRS really, but Benny looking for a move onto X still for P4, but it's a bit too far back, probably going to wait until the long back straight, I should say. As Mitchie's back into the lane once again.
Ryan didn't have DRS on that the long back straight, so that may advantage Deathbro a little bit here, although, like you said, it's all even Stevens now with penalties. What is Mitchie on? He's on 9 pit stops, so I don't think Penske's record is going to be broken this race.
Unfortunately not, as Reptiles is now 2 seconds behind Brazuca, so going to those hard tires wasn't the play there. Reptile mediums were the play, but he might have not had a fresh set of mediums to play with.
Yeah.
Zombie under 3 seconds off is that match 039 P6. Step is might have had something else going on. Is the battle on track. As from lap 26 of 28, 3 racing laps to go. And Deathbro has gapped 1.1 seconds, with the top 3 having penalties. Maybe they're even the top 5. I think Dill has a penalty as well, I do believe.
Yeah, I think Benny potentially does as well, but these guys are battling for P4 and 5.
As Ryan's starting to close back up onto Deathbro once again. Still over a second the gap, so still no DRS, so Deathbro's actually done very well to keep Ryan outside DRS range on that back straight. But here
Benny's close here.
Here comes Benny. Opens up DRS around the outside, with the inside for the hairpin and gets the move done. Benny goes back up into P4, still 10 seconds behind DRC Jarrett. It's under a second between Deathbro and New Zealand Ryan. So Ryan's come back up in the final sector, what 0.3 of a second. So 2 laps to go, lap 27 or 28. So no safety cars can come out now.
Nope, it's all guns blazing, really.
So this is the fight for the lead. They're still behind Benny. He's not giving up P4. That leads these. Benny might have an extra penalty. Not exactly sure, but we'll stay on board with New Zealand Ryan and Deathbro. Probably for the remainder of the race, unless something else happens.
Keep an eye for 8th and 9th because Laggy's closing in on Calvo.
Yeah, I'm keeping an eye on all the gaps. So we've got battle for 1st and 2nd, 4th and 5th, and 8th and 9th. So all within the points, and one slowly but surely catching back up to Avery, but that's for 12th and 13th. You have like 2nd and 2.
Jarrett had another moment.
Okay.
Maybe? Don't know.
It was a Jarrett's alone is all on his own, pretty much.
Yeah.
But Ryan, putting the pressure on Deathbro. Don't forget, Deathbro does have a warning token up his sleeve. Dill's made the move for Benny. Laggy's made the move onto Calvo. So there's Dill in the P4, Laggy in the P8, even before DRS. Both Deathbro and New Zealand Ryan have lots of stuff. Here we go. The final lap is underway with New Zealand Ryan getting DRS on the pit straight. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. 53 seconds time penalty, 4 and 16 laps down. Come out of turns 1 and 2, 3 and 4 for the first DRS straight. And Ryan will have DRS. Hits the wall a little bit. That's going to cost Ryan a bit of time. He might have that lime green impact damage, which is actually annoying. Save we get the 3-second time penalty.
I think Pom's got in front of him as well, but yeah, it's close between these guys. It was pretty much in favour of Ryan with ERS, as he just gives the wall a little bit of a touch there, but it's all or nothing now between these two.
Yeah, as this is the last DRS straight towards the end. He's gaining.
He's out of ERS.
It's not enough. Oh my god, it's all about the
drive
drive
out of
now.
this. Oh, that's not going to help.
Here we go, side by side. Deathbro and Ryan. Oh my god, this is going to be so close, ladies and gentlemen. Deathbro
Hangs on.
ahead. Here we go. Through the back and Beckett's corners, really. Coming
Who's
towards
brave?
the pit entry. Second last quarter coming up. What does Ryan do?
He tried it.
He tried it. What's Deathbro? Will be coming around the final corner to win. Hanoi, the first race here. And Deathbro wins it. What a race between Deathbro and New Zealand Ryan. What a race.
Just hangs on.
Ryan comes into P2. The RC Jag coming to P3, a lonely P3. There's another battle on between Benny and Deal, but it looks like Benny might hang up P4 on track. But penalties might play a factor. Here comes Benny. Let's fly.
He does get it.
Yeah, Benny stays P4. Deal P5. Zombie moves up to P6. Matt in P7. Laggy's in the P7. Matt in the P8. Carver Oz P9. So Dale Point finish for Ferrari. Brazuca crosses the line in P10. Picks up 1 championship point. Broken Reptile, after a stellar drive last week, finishes in P11. Bombs gets P12. Savory gets P12.
On 36 laps on mediums. What a great job that is. Nice glitch as always.
And Mitchie doing some donuts.
As he always. Oh, he's going to get himself disqualified, isn't he, Blair? Never mind.
Session. Jared's going the worst track ever. Oh. Wow, what a race between I'm Deathbro and New Zealand Ryan. What an end. If only Ryan didn't pick up that 3-second time penalty. What a race.
That was great.
That was actually fantastic to watch. So we've got a new race winner in, new race winner in on Deathbro for the season. Whew. I think we've had 3 different race winners in the opening 3 rounds. Here is the running order with Deathbro in P1, New Zealand Ryan in P2, DRCJ gets P3. So a nice drive from Jad, 12th to 3rd, so fantastic job there. Benny in P4, Dill in 5th, Zombie in 6th, Laggy in 7th coming from at the back, Matt is in 8th, Cabo Oz P9 after starting 15th, Brazuca in P10, and with Reptile missing out the points in 11th, and Savory and Poms to win as well. Mitchie in 14th and Edge in 15th. Our lone DNF with Mitchie 9 pit stops. Wow, what a race. I cannot wait to post this up.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, Ross, final thoughts, please.
Oh, that was epic battle all round for the top 2 especially. I mean, we had the close call last week, obviously, with Deathbro nearly winning, with obviously Ryan getting a time penalty at Bahrain, but that was really right down to the wire battle all between those 2, and I think I'm going to get Death the driver of the day as well for this race. Just pretty much he had it all in the bag and held off that battle from New Zealand Ryan as well. So I think I've got to give it to him for driver of the day. What about you, Frizy?
Yeah, I mean, no complaints for me. Death Bro thoroughly deserves it. I mean, also shout out to DRC Jared, gets on the podium after
absolutely.
starting 12th. Cub Oz gets points after starting at the back. So does
Yep.
big kick. So fantastic ride, thank you. What was I gonna say? Laggy as well, getting points after starting 14th. So yeah, so fantastic drivers all around, really. But yeah, I'll give it to Death Bro as well.
Yep.
Well, that is it for us here tonight. Next week we're at China, so yeah, it's I don't know. China's not that interesting, I must admit.
No, it was boring, I think, last season from memory. So, well, fingers crossed, hopefully we get an entertaining race. Maybe even with some weather chucked into that as well. You never know with China.
Yeah, I wouldn't call China. I don't think China was boring. I mean, it did have some moments, but I don't think it was that. It wasn't like what was that boring race we had this season already in real life? Everyone just complained about it.
What was it?
It wasn't.
Styria or Austria? One of them? No, was it? Or can't actually.
Oh no, no! It was the first British race until the final 3 laps.
Oh yeah, true.
So hopefully we don't get something like that. Hopefully it's entertaining all race. But
Yeah.
yes, China is next week. Do tune in next Monday for China. Also tune in for Saturday. I think Penske is commentating the Saturday race, but they're probably on his Twitch channel. So I'll leave a link in the description for that as well. Yeah, until next week, it is goodbye. And we'll see you all at China. See ya!
Bye.